What's up, guys? Today we're going to be replacing the battery in my wife's Dell Inspiron 13 laptop. Okay, so this laptop, I don't remember how many years old it is. I'm pretty sure she got it her first year of college, which has been 6 years ago, something like that. And the laptop battery is completely depleted. So I'll show you that here. So right now, I have absolutely no power. If we plug it in, we might get some power. Let's see if it's going to turn on. Okay, we have power there. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but right down here, there's a little red blinking light that is indicating bad power or bad battery. And if we unplug it, the battery immediately quits working and we have no power to the laptop. So, what we're going to do is we're going to disassemble this here and then replace the battery, charge it up, and see if it works. Okay, so we're going to disassemble this here. We're using our trusty iFixit case as always. Make sure we have the right bit. Okay, so here we have the laptop battery. This is a 38 watt Dell battery, and we have a brand new one right here. Still sealed in the package. Same thing, 38 watt. So, our power connector is right here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 screws to take out. Should be able to just pop this baby up. Ooh, there is a cable running. Let's see here. There's a cable running right in here in a track on the back of the battery. Now if we look at these side by side, they are identical batteries. The M2XL3 is labeled there for our screws. Everything matches up. Type F62G0, identical on both of these here. Only difference is this one says Dell and this one doesn't, which is fairly common. So we're going to take this, and actually before I do that, this is your trackpad. This is actually going bad in the computer as well. Here shortly we're going to be replacing this, but I don't have that part in yet, and she needs this computer for some classes she's doing. So we're doing the battery right now, and she's using a wireless mouse. But once that comes in, we'll be doing a video on how to replace the trackpad. So we just plug this back in to the new battery, like so. Hook our tape back up. Now, surprisingly, this computer is very clean. It has not been opened in probably 3 years or so when we had the screen replaced. But I don't really see a lot on here, maybe some just residual dust. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to just blow this off real quick. That way it's good and clean. So we've got our electronics duster here, spoof can, whatever you want to call it. And then we have our back panel. I don't know if you can see there's a ring here from the dust. I'm going to blow that off as well. Make sure everything is good to go. And we're just going to set this back in place. I'm just going to snap that back in place. Okay, so with that, let's find out. I don't know if this battery has charged to it already. I'm going to say no. So let's plug in our power cable here. Okay, we have a white charging light. So let the computer turn on. There we have power. So you can see our white charging light is still on, and we are showing charging. So I don't see the warning light anymore. Let me log in here. Okay, so it looks like the computer optimized the battery as it should have. And we should be all good to go. So yep, we're charging. We've got up to 4% now. Here in the last couple minutes, when I pulled it up before, it was at 1%. So it looks like we are working. So we are at 4%. Let's see what happens when I unplug the power. Okay, it didn't shut off right away, which means the battery is working properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut the computer down, and we're going to let it charge to 100%. What that will do is it will calibrate the battery, and then she will be good to use this computer for the future as you normally would a laptop. Okay guys, so that is the battery replacement on a Dell laptop. That took us about 15-20 minutes total, even with messing around trying to calibrate the battery, make sure everything was working good. So it was pretty quick, pretty easy. Most laptops like this are very easy to do. They're not very hard. If you want one on a Apple product, on a MacBook, I can do that as well. I have two MacBooks. One has a bad screen, so I could use that as just a video to show you guys how to take it apart and put it back together without worrying about damaging it. The other one is my MacBook Air that I use for editing. It kind of needs a battery too, so we may end up doing that here at some point. But if you want to guys want to see that, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and go check out my TikTok. This will have a sped up version of this video on there. Be a little shorter, easier to watch. So make sure you go check that out. And with that, thank you for watching. And as always, Happy gaming.